Hi Cancer, welcome to your daily tarot reading. Thank you for joining me in this reading. I'm going to be using the Lightseers deck and Lover's Oracle deck for the reading. So remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever you feel does not. So let's find out what messages come through with the cards. So the first card we have is the High Priestess. With this card, you could be dealing with a Cancer. Next, we have the Temperance. With the Temperance, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. And finally, we have the Death card. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords in the reverse. So with the Six of Swords, you could be dealing with an air sign. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And with the Death card, you could also be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, so with the Six of Swords in the reverse, at the bottom of the deck, this card is all about perhaps being able to revisit some kind of a situation or being able to gain access to information that perhaps you did not have from the past. So this card is all about unfinished business. This is all about being able to perhaps go back and being able to find out perhaps information. And with the High Priestess in the reverse, this card is all about being able to gain some kind of insights into somebody's secrets. So this is all about also finding out some kind of a truth. Some truth may be revealed at this time with both of these cards. So the Six of Swords is all about being able to perhaps resolve old information or old problems and being able to look at them and getting that chance. So the High Priestess in the reverse, this is all about being able to get information into perhaps some kind of secrets or some kind of information that perhaps did not make sense because there was a missing piece, and being able to see through that illusion. So with the Temperance card at the center of this reading, the Temperance is all about also gaining some kind of a certainty in a situation. So with the Temperance card, this is also a card that's all about being able to perhaps calculate your steps in order to move forward cautiously and carefully. So for that reason of the cautiousness, things move forward, but they move forward at a slow and steady rate. And this is because of perhaps also having that certainty. So the Temperance card also shows purpose, and it shows being able to move in a direction or being guided into a direction that is in line with your purpose. So this card is also about divine intervention. So also the Temperance card shows angelic kind of assistance. So also this is about also having that divine guidance and being divinely protected. So it's also a card that shows perhaps your spirit guides or your angels also coming into a situation and making it easier for you and guiding you through any difficulties. So with this card in the center of the reading, perhaps you may be gaining some insights to something that you were unaware of before, and that is something that really does help you move things forward. And with the Death card, this is a card all about an ending, and that could be an ending to a situation in order to perhaps let it go because it no longer serves you, or it could be an ending to the way things are being done so that a new way of doing things can come about. So this is also perhaps a blessing in disguise. Some kind of an ending may usher in a new beginning with that rebirth in this Death card. And I'm seeing the ability to perhaps see past any illusions, to come to some honest conclusions and seeing the truth in a situation and finding out the truth behind any secrets or any illusions with these cards. So I am also seeing this being perhaps a very enlightening period with the Temperance card at the center, but also a card that perhaps provides you with the missing information in order to gain some kind of clarity and some kind of certainty in a situation as well. So the Death card is also some kind of an ending to something in order to be able to make a more certain decision. So with that certainty, this is also about being able to make decisions as far as perhaps the long-term future with more certainty and moving into it with more certainty. So this could even be a more of a commitment kind of a card. This could also be showing making a decision to go one way and committing to it. And with that Six of Swords, this is a card about something that may be looming in the air. This is like a haunting kind of an energy with it showing up in the reverse. But I'm getting with all of these other cards, this is all about being able to address that situation, or even just to become aware of that situation and also being able to perhaps face it. And I'm seeing a lot of clarity with these cards as well. Okay, so I'm going to pull out 3 cards from the Lovers Oracle deck. I'm going to pull out a card for you in this connection, and a card for the other person, as well as the card for the overall situation and connection. So I'm going to start with the card for you, Cancer. So this is the card that came out. It says time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Okay, now I'm going to pull out a card for the other person's connection. So this is the card that came out. It says, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Okay, and finally, I'm going to pull out a card for this overall connection. So this is the card that came out. It says, only time will tell. Okay, so with all 3 of these cards from the Oracle deck, these are mostly about being able to perhaps have some time. Give some time to yourself, or give some time to a connection, perhaps being patient with it. If you have experienced perhaps some kind of an ending with the Death card, perhaps this is also about being able to be patient with yourself, and also giving yourself some time to perhaps be able to heal. So also with the Temperance card, this is a card that shows that ability to be guided as well. And I saw the High Priestess. This is a card that shows in the reverse some kind of a calling to being able to connect to your intuition in a situation. So this could be about you being able to trust your intuition when it comes to perhaps a connection or a situation that you may find yourself in. Also with the 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and that being something that may be coming back to haunt a situation at this time. I'm also getting that perhaps this is something that has been a long time coming. This is perhaps the truth having a way of coming out as well. I'm getting that this is all about perhaps the divine timing also coming into play. So the Temperance card is all about things moving forward in a very moderate pace. And it is a card that shows progress, but it is the kind of progress that happens at a slow and steady pace. But it does mean winning the race at a slow and steady pace. So this could also be about perhaps being able to have that patience when it comes to a situation. And I'm also getting this being some assurance that things are going to work out in time. Okay, so that is the message that I'm getting with these cards, Cancer. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will speak to you in tomorrow's reading. Bye, Cancer.